Hey there, welcome back friends. Today we will try to understand how we can read the URL pattern using JSP and Servlet. Now friends, if we navigate to google.com and try to search for study easy, then check the URL. In the URL it says q equals to study easy. Now this q is nothing but our get parameter and study is the value of the parameter. Now for example, in place of study easy I type in Chand plus Sheikh and hit enter. Check the content in the search box and we can easily make out that the search is driven by this q parameter. Now this parameter is nothing but a get parameter, and using our JSP and Servlet definitely we can retrieve the information which is there in the URL as a get parameter. Alright, let me minimize this, and now moving forward let us try to understand how we can read the information from the URL which is there as a get parameter. First of all, let us create a package and we will give the name of the package as org.studyeasy.servlet, and inside this particular package we will right click, navigate to new and create a new servlet. The name of the servlet would be parameter servlet. Let us click on next and everything seems to be okay. Let us click on finish. Alright, so now first of all, if we check this particular servlet, we have this do get method, and let us get rid of the content which is there by default. And now let us print some information on the web page, and in order to print the information we will make use of this response object. So we will type in response dot getWriter dot print, and we will try to print some information, for example studyeasy.org. Alright, so this looks good to me, and let us quickly execute this on the web server. And here is the output. Now friends, in the URL currently there is no get parameter. Let us add one, and the way is very simple. Firstly we need to use the question mark symbol, and then we will start giving the get parameters. Now the first get parameter could be like get value 1. Name of the get parameter could be anything, and the value of the parameter could be anything again. It could be string, it could be numeric, anything. So we will give the value as, for example, testing param. Alright, now let me hit enter. Now there won't be any outcome on the web page because we are not reading this information. So let me copy this particular part which is the name of the parameter get value 1, and the way of reading this information is very simple. So in here inside this print method, we will simply try to read the information, and the way of reading the information is very simple. We need to take help of the request object. So we will type in request dot get parameter, and we will pass on the name, and the name is get value. Now let me hit enter, and definitely the outcome will change, and here is the value testing param. Let me modify this particular value of the get value 1 parameter, and I can give it like Chand maybe this time, and the value updated. Now friends, we can definitely make use of multiple get parameters as well. For example, in here we have this get value 1 parameter, and we can have a yet another parameter by the name of get value 2 maybe. So in here it would be like get value 2 equals Sheikh maybe. Alright, now again if I hit enter there won't be any outcome. Let us read the information using this particular servlet. Now first of all let me simplify this a little. Let me first of all comment this out. Let me format things a little. Alright, now let us add in object of print writer real quick. Now the advantage of creating this object is getting the access of println method easily. So in here I will type in response.getWriter. Alright, and now let us try to print the information on the web page. So it would be like out.println, and firstly we will print a text. It would be like value 1 colon, and then we will display the value. So it would be like request dot get parameter, and the name of the parameter is value 1, get value 1, right? And then we will copy this line of code real quick and paste it once again, and we will update some information. We will make value 1 to value 2, and we will read get value 2 as well. Let me save the changes, let me navigate to the web page, and let me hit enter, and here we go. So the value 1 is Chand, value 2 is Sheikh. Amazing. So this is how we can read the information, and definitely the sequence of get parameter doesn't matter. And even if I have this get value 2 first, let me show you like this, and let me add the ampersand. Here we go. Even then the output would be same. Let me hit enter. So the output is same, there is no change. Alright, now moving forward, let us check how we can do the same when it comes to JSP file. So I will navigate to this web content folder, and I will right click, navigate to new, and create a new JSP file. The name of the file would be parameter.jsp, and we will click on finish. Here we go. Alright, so let us add a title. It could be like demo. And now let us also check this servlet. Now the way of displaying information is very simple. I will simply copy these two lines of code, and in here first of all we would be adding a scriptlet, and inside the scriptlet we will simply paste these two lines of code. Now friends, this out object is already available to us. Println is the method inside the out object, and apart from that the request object is also available to us. As a result, there is no issue, we can easily make use of these two lines of code, and this should work. Alright, so now let us run this web page on our web server, and here is the output. And the reason why we are getting null, because we haven't added the get params. Let me add the get params real quick. And now as soon as I add these get parameters on the URL and hit enter, here is the output. Alright, let me close all of these tabs first. Here we go, and we are executing parameter.jsp file, and these are two get parameters. Alright, so everything is working properly. Alright, so this is how we can read information, read get parameters from URL using servlet and using JSP file. Alright, so this project file will be definitely available to you for your reference. So do check the project files. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.